Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. Today it's one from Next. Now I'm actually filming two videos today. Both boxes are from Next. I'll probably put this one out first, I think, though. This is the Beauty Lovers box. It's £22 and they say the contents are worth over 98 and it contains 7 products. Now, as you can see, it's just a normal Next box in a sleeve, but it does look very sort of Valentine's designed, although it doesn't specify that anywhere on the box. I suppose that's just in case they don't sell them in time for Valentine's. But you can put who it's to and from on the back. No leaflet with this one, which I actually think is a little bit of a shame because it's obviously meant as a gifting box. So I think a leaflet would be nice with those sorts of boxes. I have gone to the brand's websites to get information on each of these products. So just bear with me a minute because I think there's someone outside. I'll be back in a sec. Sorry about that. The creaking floorboards, I don't know if you caught them, but they were putting me off them. So anyway, the first product in here is by Emma Hardy. It's the Moringa Renewal Treatment Mask, 15 mils. It's worth £12, although the brand currently have it on offer for £9.60 if you're interested. They say this is an intensely hydrating and plumping cream. It brightens and evens out skin tone and reduces redness and high colour. It also minimises the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles and open pores. In terms of ingredients, it contains moringa seed oil, which nourishes and improves skin smoothness and firmness, hyaluronic filling spheres to hydrate and plump wrinkles, red algae extracts, which help to brighten and reduce the appearance of dark spots, Edelweiss extract, a powerful antioxidant and natural skin protectant, and globe daisy extract, plant-derived stem cell-based skin bodyguard, which boosts a healthy glow. You can use this once a week. You can use it as needed as a pre-party fix or at-home intensive facial. Apply a generous amount to clean dry skin, massage over the face, neck and décolleté, avoiding the eye area, then leave on for 10 to 15 minutes, or you can leave on overnight for maximum plumping, brightening effects. Then rinse off with warm water, follow with your preferred serum and moisturiser. Big description there, but I did want to get in the ingredients there because I think, especially in terms of masks and moisturisers and things like that, it's always useful to know what's in them so you kind of get a feeling of what your skin likes and doesn't like. Luckily for me, my skin was fine with this. I used it this morning. Now, I did use another mask overnight, which is in the other Next box, and normally I wouldn't do that. I would use the one overnight and then I wouldn't use this for a few days maybe, but I didn't have much time, so I just did it. Luckily it was fine on my skin and I had no horrible reactions from doing it. And yeah, I think both of the masks actually are really nice. I'm not normally into these kind of, I call them tube masks, although the other one's in a jar, so I'll have to stop doing that. But the ones that you can wear overnight aren't too bad because you can kind of use them as a night cream. So I would tend to do this one overnight rather than this morning. Put it on for 10 minutes and rinsed it off, which is fine, but I don't know, it's just not something that I like to do. This is what it looks like. So it just does feel like a nice moisturiser, slightly maybe thicker than some, but it feels nice on the skin. It smells beautiful if you like that smell. It's a very recognisable smell from Emma Hardy. Don't know whether it's, I always think it's orangey, but I'm not 100% sure, but it does smell like that to me. So I did use it. My skin was lovely afterwards. It felt really nice and smooth and soft, although the mask, the overnight mask that I used as well in the other box, was really good too. Okay, I'm just going to pause for a minute because I'm getting that dry. I've slightly shut that door and that's not a good thing because the air in here goes really dry really quickly. So I'm going to open it again and have a sip of water. I'll be back in a sec. Trouble with opening that door completely is that there's a low, it's a really sunny day, which is lovely, but it's letting too much light in. So I've got to sort of half close it. So hopefully it'll be fine. Anyway, the next product is by This Works and it's the Perfect Cleavage and Neck Serum, 20 mils deluxe sample, 150 mils is £32 on the brand's website. So in terms of, I suppose, product value, it's going to be about £4. Treat your neck and cleavage perfectly with natural actives suitable for these more delicate areas, often overexposed to the environment. High-grade essential oils and plant extracts are perfectly blended for gentle targeted action and plumper glowing skin. Smooth and brighten these areas prone to signs of aging with hydrating hyaluronic acid. Soothe inflammation with vitamin C rich marine algae and protect from environmental aggressors with ginseng. Comfrey root helps boost cell renewal and provides long-lasting calming hydration. And you can use this one daily. So this for me is something to use at night time actually. Partly because I don't really like the smell on this one. I'll show you what it looks like. So it is just a creamy looking product. And it blends in nice. It does feel really silky actually. I mean, you can't feel my hand, but it does feel really silky, that does. But it's got that horrible smell I don't like. I'd love to know what it is, you know. It's like that, the one that you get in some of these, the This Works products and the, oh gosh, Balance Me products. Yeah. But it's okay putting it on the neck. And now the neck for me is something that I've really got to concentrate. As I lose weight, hopefully, my neck is going to be one of the first signs of that. And it does go quite wrinkly. So we shall see. That's why I'm looking for any boxes that have got products like this in. I'm just going for them. Okay, the next product in here is by Espa. And it's the grounding crystals. So next says this is worth £14, but it is actually currently showing on the brand's website for £10. They say delve into your own ancient bathing ritual to purify mind, body and soul with this beautifully soothing salt soak inspired by ancient traditions that harness the power of minerals and water to re-energize and purify. The delicate, detoxifying pink crystals leave skin feeling soft, nourished and deeply cleansed, while an aromatic blend of ylang-ylang, ginger and vetiver grounds the body, mind and soul. Not vetiver grounds, but vetiver grounds the body, mind and soul. Sprinkle into the bath and swirl through the water. So I haven't looked at this yet. I think I might have had this before, you know. Oh, no, I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything quite so pretty as that. What a fabulous, fabulous thing to have in a Valentine's box. I really like that. To be honest, I'm not overly keen on the smell. It does feel like if you go into if you go into like an old castle or house that's really old and they've put things around. I think they put these smells around. It just smells like from the olden days. Anyway, I shall be using that, but not in a bath. I shall be using it in a foot bath so that I can get my feet all summer ready. That's the other thing I'm looking for at the moment, by the way, is any products to help get you ready for summer, and that will be great for me. Next, now there are a couple of Lucky Dip kind of products in this box, which is always a bit of a pain, but they're very similar. So you either get an Ico Black Magic mascara, which I think is going to be a similar size to this one. I think this is 8 mils and worth £19. Although both of these are currently on offer on the brand's website. So for the Black Magic one, you can get it for £8, I think. So for that one, the brand says it's, and I think this is right because I haven't seen it obviously, it's infused with carbon black pigments to give your lashes a dramatic colour payoff. The formula is infused with keratin and shea butter to condition your lashes so you can achieve a strong lash look without worrying about damaging them. Or you get the one I got, which is the Ico Limitless Mascara. So this one's worth 19 as well, but this is currently on offer for £10 on the brand's website. And they say enriched with 80% natural origin ingredients, this gives weightless extension for a barely there feel while caring for sensitive lashes, including oat-derived fibres for length and acai oil for nourishment. So I have got this on today. Surprise, surprise. It's a tube mascara. So these are, I always think these are, well, I suppose they're quite good really, aren't they? So you can maybe get more stuff out of them, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a nice mascara to use. I'm pretty sure I've had it before. This is what the brush looks like. It's fabulous. It's my kind of brush. A nice long one, thin at the end. You can get right into each end of your lashes. So I shall show you what it looks like now. This is one coat. And these are the kind of lashes I like, not too much, sort of more of a natural look than too much. So let's see if you can see them. Very easy to put on, and I love it actually. So my voice is going now, but I love it. So happy to have that. I'm changing my mascaras around a lot more frequently than I used to do. I'm doing it now so that if they start going a bit clunky and a bit gloopy, then I don't keep them anymore. There's a recycle place in Sainsbury's that does makeup, so, and they take mascaras, so I'll just put them in there, and then because I get so many, I'll just use a new one. So I do like that, and I'm using about 3 or 4 at any one time, and I take them in turns. Okay, now the next one. Now normally I'd be so happy to get this because it is a good old nail varnish. So again, this is a bit of a lucky dip one that they're going to be both Manicurist, the green range nail polishes, but you either get them in red cherry, which is the one I've got, or red velvet. Both I think are worth £16, and they say that the red velvet one is a velvety red, glamorous and timeless. This deep shade is a must-have, and for mine this is a timeless cherry red nail polish, classic and elegant. It's the perfect red. So I was thinking that I've got a few, I don't know whether you can see the nail polishes anymore, but I've got a few red hues from Manicurist, and I was hoping that there was one behind me that was already open, but there isn't. But I will open this. I'll probably end up giving this to someone else. So this is what it looks like. That's the brush. It's a nice brush. I love these polishes actually. They go on very well. They good coverage, and they normally dry quite quickly. So that's the colour of it. It's a nice red. But I'm not going to put it on today. The only thing I did notice was the bottle actually seems to have bits of nail. I don't know whether you can see it. So for example, there's a little bit of red nail polish on there. There's some on the base and some down the side somewhere on the back. So I don't know what happened there. In my head, it was like a nail polish explosion at the factory or something, you know, that's just splattered all of the bottles. But anyway, it's nice to have that, but I probably will be passing that on. Although I might keep it with my collection because I haven't got it there. So yeah, I might do actually. Right, the next product is by Delila. It's the Colour Gloss Ultimate Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Minx. I'm just looking for the right way round because it's very hard to see. This is £24 on the brand's website. They say this is a moisturising gloss which gives ultimate shine and lustre with incredible staying power without feeling sticky. Enriched with vitamin E and emollient oils to nourish and protect, it also contains a botanical cellular activator derived from olive and jojoba, offering a youthful and regenerative function. I need that. This apparently has a light berry flavour, so I haven't tried this out yet. I am going to pause for a minute, put it on, see what you think. I'm guessing actually that it's going to be my kind of colour. Let's just see. Yeah, see, it looks very neutral, which is the kind of colours that I tend to go for. So let's pause, pop it on and see what we think. I really like it. So yeah, that's nice. That's going to go into that will be one of my handbag lip glosses. I have a selection in there just to choose from because I'm never sure what to do while I'm out and about. Half the time it just comes out while I'm out and about. It never stays on my lipstick. I just talk too much. Okay, so finally we have a last product in here, which is by Brushworks. It's the Red Cloud headband. This is worth £9. So originally when I saw the box, I thought, oh, that's like to wear out, but it's not. It's something to help keep your hair back while you're doing like a skincare routine, if you're doing a facial or something like that. So it feels quite towely and absorbent. I think that's how they describe it. Yes, so it's interesting. When I put it on, it made me, I did actually feel like, you know, one of the old queens of England with their funny little headbands on. So I might wear it out just for a laugh. Okay, that's the end of the box. So I actually really like this box. It is really good. I'm hoping my one friend isn't watching, because she says I don't watch you anymore because I'll buy the box if I see it, but it's not, you wouldn't like it, honestly. In case she's watching, this is The First Thing by Emma Hardy. I don't normally like tube masks, but this one's quite nice to use and it smells lovely, which is a definite added bonus for me. This Works neck serum doesn't smell very lovely in my opinion, but I am looking for products to help with the inevitable situation I'm going to be in soon. Then the Espa crystals, are they crystals or crystal? I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, they're very, very, very pretty, very old-fashioned. I should, whenever I use this, I'm going to put that headband on. I'll feel like I'm in a castle or something. It's the headband. And mascara, which I really like, this mascara. The nail polish, normally I'd be over the moon to get that, but as I'm having my nails done at the moment and will be for the foreseeable future, I'll probably pass that. No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it in the collection. And the rather lovely lip gloss, which I like a lot, as well as obviously the headband. So yeah, good box for me. I'm doing another box after this, which is the Reset Your Routine box. So again, that's £22, I think, and has 7 products in it. I have ordered another box, which is from OK. It's a sleep assist box. There's a couple of products, well, there's one product in there that I really want, which is the neon pillow spray, I think's in there. I think I've got that right. But there are other interesting products in there, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. My toil box this month is going to be late apparently, but hopefully that will be here ready to film for next weekend. That's got a couple of makeup products in, I think. I can't remember now what's in there. I know there's a mascara in there, so that should be quite a nice one to do. Went for a walk yesterday with a friend. It was very cold. It was very grey and cold. It wasn't like today. It's blue sky and sunny today. It's beautiful. Wish we'd done it today, but we always do it on a Saturday. And we did say that once we were out walking, actually in the moment, it was lovely, even though it was cold. It was just so lovely to be. We were in the countryside. There was a lake and there was a heron landed. Just little things like that, they really elevate my mood and her mood, and we just felt like at one with nature. We said we should do it more often, but it's really difficult in the winter when you're in your nice cozy house all warm, knowing that you've got to get all wrapped up and go out. But I am going to try and do more walking. It's just really good for the soul. So just wanted to tell you about my seasonal shelf. I don't know whether I've mentioned it before. I probably have, but downstairs I have like a windowsill that's a nothing windowsill. It doesn't do anything. It's got a window, obviously, but then there's this windowsill which is like, what do you do with it? So I turned it into this seasonal shelf, and every month I change the ornaments that are on there. But I just wanted to show you because I'm just so in love. It's one of my other obsessions. I'm quite an obsessive personality, which isn't good really. But this is one of my other obsessions, which is Bertie Bear and Rosie Rabbit from Next. Now, I think I have mentioned this before. I probably showed you either the Christmas ornaments or something like that. But for February, now I don't know whether Next have still got these. I don't think they have. I think they've sold out of these ones because Bertie Bear and Rosie Rabbit go really quickly. But for the February, I've got little Valentine's ones. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. And then for March, these ones I know, well, I think are still available. So if you're interested, and they're £7 each, which isn't bad, is it? For little beautiful ornaments. I mean, they're gorgeous. I love the detail on them. Look at the little tail and everything like that popping through. Just so gorgeous. All my ornaments pretty much I get from Next because they are just so gorgeous, and so I think they're good value, £7 each. So I thought I'd show you that because I was so excited that they'd got the March ones in. Sorry, I'm not doing very well there. I'll put that down there. The March ones in with the little flowers and things. They tend to release them every month as well, so I shall be looking out for the next one. I'll share that with you when I find it. I had a bit of a down moment this week. I'd met a friend on Thursday morning, which was lovely. She's one of those that really is positive, and we have that good energy together, so that when we leave we're all positive. And I'd been saying to her that I got through my SAD this year with the help of the birds and the bird table and all that sort of thing. So I was like really in a good mood about it all. Did a little half walked home again, and everything was good in the world. Then I got home, I was watching the birds, and then I noticed that there were 4 rats in the garden. Bold as brass they were. They didn't care that it was the middle of the day, that they were there scurrying around eating bits of the bird food and everything. And I thought, oh no, what am I going to do? And do you know what, for a minute my mood really fell, because I thought that's the thing that I love the most at the moment, is watching the birds, and now it's gone and been ruined. But then I did manage to lift myself up, and I think this is part of what the thing that you have to try and do when you have things like that just feel like it's against you, is say, no, well, I'm going to do something about it then. So I've removed the food that they were after, which was the food that I put out really for the robins and for the thrushes and the blackbirds. But what I'm doing is I'm still putting it out, but only when I'm around, making sure there's no rats. So they had a day with absolutely nothing, and then the only time I put them out now is when I'm watching the birds, and the birds come. They do actually come, they watch me put the food out. So that's for an hour in the morning, and it's given me that hour in the morning of just really sort of de-stressing any issues, because I've got to watch them. So I've turned it round. That's what I'm going to try and do with any little things that come along, to say, well, you're enjoying that, I'm going to make it not as good. I'm going to try and resolve them. So that's what I've done with that one. I don't think there's much else to update on. There was something else that I was thinking just as we were going through talking, so I'm going to pause for a minute and see if I can remember what it is. I do remember. I've got a terrible memory. So when I met the friend yesterday that we did the walk with, I did actually, in the middle of the cafe, give her a bit of Reiki, well, sort of energy at least anyway. So we were sitting in the cafe, and we had cake. It's not good for my diet, I know, but never mind. And tea. And she really suffers from arthritis, very much so in her wrists. So I said, well, I'll give you a little bit of a burst. So we were sat there. I was holding her wrists over the table, and she had her eyes closed, and I was getting the energy. And it was a really full cafe. So they must have thought we were completely strange people. But the good news is she's coming round on Friday for a proper Reiki session. I've got like a bed, like I can't think what they're called, consulting bed or something. Anyway, I've got one of those. So she's coming around for a proper session on Friday. So she's going to be one of my case studies that I can write up and everything, because I've got to do 20. So it could be more. So I am lucky that I don't have to do that many. But I've got to do 20 people And then hopefully I'll get my, well, I'm going to go back to my Reiki master then and see what else I need to do. Right then, on that note, I'm going to pause yet again, get some energy up, and then pass it on to you. I'll be back in a sec. Right then, I'm ready now. So I'm going to pass on this energy to you. I can feel it. It's very strong energy. It's healing, good, nice, loving energy. So what I want you to do is just try and focus on any areas that you want help with, whether it be physical, emotional, if you need a little bit of soul healing, anything you want. Or you can think of somebody else and take this energy, reach your hands out if you're going to do that, take this energy and think of someone that you want it to go to. So it can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be a event, sorry, getting my words muddled up, but it can be something that's going to happen soon and you're worried about it, you're nervous about it, maybe a driving test, maybe an exam, maybe a job interview. It will help with all of that. It will give you that confidence that you need. So take the energy, it's really strong, I can feel it coming out, and my intention is for you to have it. And that's the most important thing, is my intention is for you to have it and use it for good things, to help you, to help other people, to help animals. Use it however you want to. But try very hard to focus on exactly what it is you want it for. And if you ever have any successes or any stories to tell me, please do, because I want to keep doing this if it's helping people. And it is nice to get a bit of feedback now and then. I always think with things like this, with energy and healing and that, it's a gift that's given to you. And I want to give it out freely, to be honest. So hopefully it is helping you. It's still there. You can come back at any time. If one of my videos in particular is the healing that you're after, go back to that. It will exist through time. It will still work. Right then, on that note, I've still got loads, by the way. I'm just going to intend it in my head to keep going to whoever needs it. So it will still be going even after the video. Just stay still, calm, think of where you want it to go, and I'll still keep doing it for a bit longer. Otherwise, thingies with this video, it'll be a bit boring otherwise. Anyway, sending you loads and loads and loads of love, and hopefully I'll see you again here soon. Take care.